everybody, I'm Allie, and this is part 2 of the YNR chat vlog for Sunday, March 15th. Can you see me? It's like, the lighting in here is weird. I'll just shrink down into this corner and talk to you. Alright, so, last week at Victor's birthday dinner, Nick had to leave the dinner to run upstairs and visit Sharon. Now, I thought that they were going to have sex, because I don't read any of the spoilers or anything, but they didn't have sex. Instead, Sharon basically got Nick all riled up, and then he went home and had hot shower sex with Phyllis. Now, the hot shower sex was indeed hot. I am grateful to you, YNR, for that sexy scene. But, like, I don't know, if I was Phyllis, I think I would be thinking the entire time, is he thinking about Sharon? You know, I mean, especially since Nick had, he had admitted that he saw Sharon only hours before. The entire time I would be thinking, is he having sex with me and thinking about Sharon? Because we all know that Sharon is having sex with everybody on the block and pretending that it is Nick. Now, after realizing that the Nick situation was impossible for her, Sharon, of course, calls Jack over to lean on his shoulder. And of course, the entire time, she's sitting there, like, playing the damsel in distress, looking so broken, while she's in this sexy, sexy lingerie outfit. I mean, the whole time, if you remember the scene with Sharon and Jack, it was early in the week, it was like boob city, you know, it was like her, you know, why would you call somebody over, especially your ex-husband, and sit there with, like, boobs out? I mean, she's just so out of it at this point. And of course, eventually, she just ends up pouncing on Jack. You know, you can't blame Jack. It's like he had to have been sitting there for half an hour listening to Sharon, you know, with her boobs out and his pants are getting tight, you know, and then finally Sharon pounces on him and Jack is gentlemanly enough to say, you know what, I don't think this is what you need right now, let's not do this. Sharon insists, and then they start having sex, and before they can even get very far, Sharon calls out Nick's name. Wow. 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 I'm so sorry, Jack. That had to be so painful, and she was so embarrassed, and it was so awkward. And you know Jack will forgive her, and he'll keep coming back for more. Ooh, it was just really painful. And wait until he finds out that she's also having sex with his brother. I think next week, from looking at the previews, that Phyllis is actually going to find out that that Sharon is having sex with Billy. So, this is heating up. This whole Sharon situation is heating up, and it's just scandalous. Scandalous! I am so glad that Nikki is going to have Catherine back as a friend, because she needs a friend right now. I mean, Nikki's trying so hard to act like the situation with Victor and Ashley and their new baby is not bothering her, but it totally is. It's eating her inside. I mean, she's doing a really good job, but in a way it's, you know, she's overcompensating, saying, you know, I'm fine with it, I'm fine with it, I'm fine with it. You know, going to Newman and hugging Ashley, the hug was just awkward. It was just really bizarre. You know, and, you know, I feel sorry for Nikki because she was the one that sent Ashley to go bring Victor back to her, and of course it ended up, you know, backfiring on her in a way. But, you know, Nikki has Paul, and Paul is a very, very good man. I do like Paul. But I'm just not sure that I see the fireworks there between those two. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, I feel like I'm supposed to want them together because it makes sense. I mean, they're both so stable and you know, they're both available and they've been on the show for so long. Like, it's supposed to be. But for one thing, I never got over how they just got rid of Maggie. I liked Paul and Maggie because, you know, Paul's fairly, you know, middle of the road. I mean, he's, you know, kind of, I don't want to say dull, but he's not like, you know, the world's most exciting character. And Maggie really, I think, brought a lot to him, brought a lot out of him. And, you know, and in a way, like, I would rather kind of see Nikki with maybe like a hot younger guy. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Is the Nikki and Paul thing working? Let me know your thoughts. poor Adam. He is not doing so good. He's got, number one, he's got the Grizzly Adams look going on. Somebody needs to get a haircut and a shave there. But now on top of having poor grooming skills, he's going blind. Like Hope. Aw, it's so sad. And of course, it takes Adam going blind to get Victor to open up to him, even in the least little bit. I mean, especially this week before Victor fully realized that Adam was going blind, he wrote him this letter, and it was just I can't even get inside Victor's head these days. I don't understand him at all. The letter basically said, I'm not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. I can't show you any kind of affection, but I love you. It's just, it's so Victor. And it was just it's just too little too late for Victor to be compassionate now. And of course, we saw at the end of Friday's show that Adam got beaten up. Aww, that's so horrible. I hope he gets out of jail soon. I really do. I've developed a lot of sympathy for Adam in hindsight. Because I think that when he came onto the scene, the Newmans did alienate him, you know, they did not want to accept him, and it was Victor's fault, really, because Victor was trying to replace Nick with Adam, and it was Victor who ended up, you know, putting the wheels in motion to make Adam the monster that he ended up being after Victor was supposedly dead. And then with the diary, that was Jack. That was all Jack. I mean, he completely used him, set him up. Adam took the fall for all of that. Jack played on Adam's emotions, his emotions for his father and his feeling of resentment. He played on all of that to get back at Victor, and Adam ended up being the fall guy. So I'm just very compelled by this storyline. It seems like it's the one I'm most interested in. I'm always like waiting to see another scene. So I'm curious to know what's going to happen with Adam. Is he going to get out of jail? Either way, I want to see more. Oh, Neil. Neil. You did not go to Indigo with the intention of firing Tyra and have sex with her instead. I mean, I know that those two things, it's easy to get those two things confused, firing someone versus having sex with someone, but I think you made the wrong decision, Neil. I think. And Devon saw the whole thing. You guys, I don't even know what to say about this. I need direction from you on this. How am I supposed to feel? Please leave me a text comment, make a video response, let me know. I mean, on the one hand, it feels like Karen is trying to hold on to something that's a lost cause, and there's not a whole lot of like major fireworks between Neil and Karen, you know, especially not now. I feel like they would have an opportunity to make some fireworks happen, but it seems like the writers just don't want it to be there. But, you know, on the other hand, I don't really feel I don't see these supposed fireworks between Tyra and Neil either, that Olivia supposedly sees, and I think some other fans see it, but I just don't I don't feel it. Like, and I can't help but feeling like Tyra is totally inappropriate. I mean, Tyra and Karen had a confrontation this week at Newman, and Tyra told Karen, look, Karen, I don't want your husband. Right. You don't want her husband? That is a lie. You know, and then Tyra had the nerve to tell Karen, as an excuse for kissing Neil, she said, you know, I guess I just expressed my gratitude in the wrong way. Yeah, that's an inappropriate way to express your gratitude for Neil. So, you know, it's like, in a way, I'm not necessarily feeling Neil with either of these girls at the moment, but I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. Please help me along on this. I'm ready to, I want to feel, have conviction on this issue, and I just don't yet. So leave me a text, comment, video response, and let me know what your thoughts are on this love triangle. Okay, so those are my thoughts for now. I hope you enjoyed them. I'll be back next Sunday, same time, same place for another vlog. If you want to check up on me in the meantime, you can go to my website at buttonhead.org. And I also have another YouTube channel here that you guys can check out. I'll put the link to it in the description of the video. I think I'll post some non-Y&R related videos over the spring and summer if you guys want to check those out. So that's it for now. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!